Welcome back. You're still watching Breakfast Daily right here on Citi TV. Again, I must remind you that we're live across Africa on DSTV channel 363 and GoTV channel 182. And of course, use the hashtag across all social media platforms. It's hashtag Breakfast Daily. Interact with us. Tell us what you're doing. Let us know what you think about what we're doing here in the studio. If you have any questions, any comments, just interact with us. We want to hear from you. And of course, you can send us WhatsApp messages as well via the number 0550-585-832. And don't forget, if you're texting us from beyond the borders of Ghana, prefix the number with the country code +233. Now it's time for our cooking segment. I'm a foodie, so it's one of my favorite segments. I won't say it's my favorite, it's one of my favorites. And I have one of my favorite people here. Chef Ruby Paintel is here, and she's going to be teaching us how to do a detox salad. Hi, Chef Ruby. We missed you. Good morning.
I miss you guys. I so miss you guys.
Happy New Year.
I miss everybody. Yeah. Happy New Year to you too.
How's it been so far?
It's been good. I think we are always blessed when we have the day.
How's it going at Chef Ruby's Food People?
We are blessed. Oh. We are definitely blessed. We're loving our weekend packages.
Okay.
People are eating a lot of weekend packages from breakfast to lunches. And we all for the family, so there's a lot of platters that people are ordering.
I know where I'm going this weekend.
So weekend platters are really the thing that we are bombed with it, so it's really good.
Wonderful.
And the 2021, I think, for the sort of year we had last year, we all want to be healthy and be strong, and we know that by the time we eat properly, we definitely feed the mind, we love better, we live better, we think better.
Yes.
So definitely, I think this year we need to make effort. I'm excited. I heard all the news with the intermittent fasting.
Yes.
I was like, watch this space as I reduce.
We can see you. Yes, you have lost weight. Congratulations.
Because I have a question on my side.
Weight.
Watch this space as you reduce me small.
You've lost weight and you look
so
beautiful,
I am really
gorgeous.
Excited that we have someone so fantastic to advise for us to be able to do what we need to do. But today, being January, we all like, I need to do something, and it starts from somewhere. I think with all the excitement we had over December, we ate, we enjoyed. It's good to be good to the body.
Absolutely.
And detox a little bit. And detox doesn't have to be boring or difficult. And so I'm going to show you how I normally do this.
Okay.
So like with all salads, I come here all the time with salads, and I think during this 2021, we'll have opportunity to have live studio sessions when we actually cook on stoves and things like that. But I must say, one of the things I want to be people to be aware of is, we have a lot of lovely lettuce and stuff like that. It's very important that we're washing it correct.
Okay.
Because if you don't, you can actually be sick and things like that. And I do most simplest wash with my lettuce. I will literally wash it in a bit of vinegar and salt.
Right.
And my favorite thing, as my sister says, you showed me this, is a salad spinner. It really is not expensive. It's something that once you wash it in water, what you find is a lot of time when people make salad, there's a lot of water in the salad, and it wilts the lettuce, and it doesn't make it nice. Invest in a little bit of a salad spinner. You can even have, ordinary sonnier, and then put it in there and dab it. But I have this plastic one. I think I bought mine for 25 cedis. And you spin it, and it will literally bring your lettuce alive. Yeah. I thought, let me just bring that. You do that with your cucumbers and your carrots and things like that. Extremely important, because sometimes people are eating all the right thing, and they get sick with ulcers and typhoid and other bits and pieces. And they're not realizing that actually the source of those salads could be the situation. So please, make sure we're doing things very hygienically, and that will really help us.
Okay, so very important tip. Invest in a salad spinner. Very, very important. And you can find them at most of the shops. Even I've even seen some in Makola.
Everything
is in Makola.
Anywhere they sell this,
go there. Those of you who are outside of Accra, check your markets. The people who sell plastics.
Next time, I am here, I'll actually bring that and demonstrate. That. So this salad is a very colorful, simple salad. As you well know that I like colors. So I've got local lettuce. Okay,
so this is lettuce already chopped up.
You see, you can't even see water, can you?
No, you can't.
And then we have that. We're going to go for 2 for now.
Okay.
I got some carrots that I, sort of sliced them because I like the crunch. I don't want too much of the water, so I sliced it.
Carrots
and this is
are so orange.
This is what a peeler does, which is really great. I brought in some peppers. I got some yellow peppers.
Okay.
And the great thing with peppers is a great source of vitamin C. So you also put in some natural vitamin C's in your body. So red and yellow. I got some onions, because what would we do without onions, Ghanaians?
We love our onions.
Onions in salad. However, it doesn't mean that you have to put onions in your salad if you don't like onions. I brought in a lot of cucumber.
Plenty.
Because what I like about cucumber is that, and I like the baby ones. Because I find it tastier.
Okay.
It's literally very little calories in cucumber. And it's actually tasty. And it's crunchy. So it's actually a good thing to have in your salad because you know that at the end of the day, I'm having something good and it's not going to sort of cost me too much. I brought in some sweet corn.
Yeah, my favorite.
That is more of your sort of carbohydrate. And if you notice, it's a lot more crunchy, very less calorie things. And so I put a little bit in there. I don't go crazy, literally. So I got...
so you've got your energy sorted out.
Definitely. Got some sweet corn. And it's lovely and sweet, so it does the trick for us. And this one was just literally a nice thin one that I opened. Then we want to have some fat in the salad, but we want to have a good fat.
Yeah, of course.
And avocados are fantastic fat.
It's back in season. You see it popping up
everywhere. So we got some nice big ones, and then we brought that in there. And then some tomatoes, cherry and some sliced ones.
Okay.
So this is just an array of colors.
Okay, so it means it's a mixture of the cherry tomatoes and then our normal tomatoes that we use for our stews.
I brought some sunflower seeds because these things, they really are great for energy. And the fat in it is good. And these are the sort of things that a bit in your diet and you just feel hungry less later. So don't be afraid of them. You can also use things like pumpkin seeds in them. So I brought a little bit of that, and you find that when we do come to eat it, a little bit of that taste can be quite good as well. Okay,
and again, for those of you who are wondering where you can find some of these seeds, there are lots of shops. The Farmers Market sponsors the nutrition segment, health segment here on Breakfast Daily. They've got brilliant stuff. You can pick some up from there.
You do find that even in the local markets, the people that sells things like the millet and the groundnuts and all those, they have them as well. I made a very healthy dressing with a little bit of orange juice, lemon juice.
Are you going to tell us the recipe or it's your secret?
Yes, I will. There's no secrets on this show. That's the whole idea.
Love it.
We want people to learn. We want people, these things are, Ghanaians, we like this, keep it to your chest too much. And people need to know these things because if we're all healthy and doing better, it's better for the nation, it's better for our families, it's better for everybody. So for me, it's no secret. People, every time we finish the show, I put it on the recipes on Instagram, I send it to people on WhatsApp. People call me, they get it all the time. And I actually want people to do these recipes and stuff. And for me, I had a bottle like this.
Okay.
And I filled it up to about that much oil.
Okay.
Then I got orange and lemon juice up to here.
Okay.
And I put a little bit of vinegar.
Okay.
Then you look at it and it's like a bit of mustard in there. I had...
any specific kind of mustard?
This time I use grain mustard, which will be on the recipe when it is published. And then what I did is, instead of honey, I actually did maple syrup. Because maple syrup, and because I have the natural 100%, it's actually a better sweet alternative for you. It's a plant-based, it's very good. So actually this salad we're doing is a very plant-based salad and stuff. And then I wanted to do a little bit of herbs. I have some basil, which I chopped into there. Okay. And then in there, you see the separation, and all I did is this.
Okay. Oh, brilliant.
And then the salad is done.
Can we use different kinds of dressings, though?
You can, but the whole idea, if you're going to be good to yourself, the worst is to try and do sort of like a mayonnaise base. Okay. because then really and truly,
that's a lot of fat.
Then you're putting all that in there. And actually, a lot of vegetables and like the carrots and all that, they do deserve to have something that will sink in there, that will give you a good taste. So I would say, do a base that's kind of like a vinegary fruit base. That is not a lot of oil.
And you used olive oil, right?
I did use olive oil. Can we use,
for example, say coconut oil or sunflower oil?
You can use coconut oil and you can use sunflower oil. Well, what you have to be aware of is have to be very little.
Okay.
There is no need to kind of slap so much on, literally. So I think it is very important that we do it. Like this particular one, you can also use avocado oil.
Okay.
As well.
Okay.
But just a little bit. Don't go too crazy.
Okay. And then the vinegar. What kind of vinegar?
I use white wine vinegar.
Okay.
White wine vinegar, which worked for me.
But could somebody say use apple cider vinegar or
fantastic? It's even
malt,
better.
Balsamic.
I'm not a fan of like a malt vinegar. I find it to be very strong.
Okay.
I think apple cider fantastic because of the health benefits of it and everything else. And then cider vinegar, you can do it. Red wine vinegar, all those type of things. Vinegar is vinegar. I think you can use all of them, but I find depending on what sort of dressing you're doing, you want to more gear towards that particular thing. So if my dressing was going to be like a reddish base, then the red wine vinegar would have been ideal for it. So in this case, we've done that. My point is, dressings, believe it or not, it starts off with a bottle, no longer a whisk and all that. So it could be any bottle.
So you literally just shook it.
You just go like this, and you're good to go. And it's like before, like I would buy like dressings. Now, no. Even my kids know. Yeah,
so this is something you can even do with the kids. I mean, if you have younger kids,
my kids
put it in and get them to shake it.
To go. So I think it's very, very important that you learn that these things at home. But the most important thing is you cannot do these things, even if you want to be good to yourself, without the preparation.
Right.
So then when I'm about to make salad, then I'm missing, I don't know, coconut oil. Then they said the basil, but the basil is not there. Oh, where's the sunflower seed? So a lot of the time, when you want to be good to yourself, the most important thing is the preparation.
Okay.
You want to make sure that you are preparing yourself. So these things, I want to eat them. You have to prepare them like I've done them. Don't mix them together. And then basically, if you're going to work, you can just pick up 3 or 4 of those. When you get there, you mix it together.
I think one of these days, Chef Ruby, we'll go shopping with you.
Oh, I love that.
Document it. Just look at some of the things you look out for when you're choosing your tomatoes, because that makes a difference, right?
You just hit the nail on the head. Literally, all great cooks and all great, like your grandmother, your mom, all know how to shop properly. I mean, I would say in the local language, my grandma, Minana, say, oba si onimodwane ya like oni markets, oni jomko, oni semeti selected nema. And they know the different type of fish, they know the different type of meat. And meat is not just meat, they know when it's fresh, when it's not fresh. So that is crucial. So it's important that I think one of these days, maybe we do the farmers market and just go through it and for people to see that even just like not all tomatoes are just tomatoes.
Exactly.
There's ones you make soup with it, there's ones you make salad with it, there's ones you make stew with it, and that will make the taste sort of different. So that would be a really good thing. But we got lettuce, and then obviously we got our dressing as well.
That looks so
And today we're definitely on a health, but don't be afraid to do this for yourself. I know there's a lot of my guys in the studio is thinking, Chef, where's the meat?
They're looking at the thing like...
They're like, oh, Chef, where's the meat? But today, I'm going to challenge you guys to eat this because they eat it and they're like, oh, I didn't know it was so nice and so on. Because food like this...
Chef Ruby, let's talk about some of the individual ingredients and how they contribute to the detox. So let's start from the carrots because they're so bright and they're just catching my eye. How are carrots great for a detox?
So one of the things is a lot of fresh fruit and vegetables in a natural form are just full of vitamins.
Okay.
Literally. And when you take something like a carrot, for example, you got your nice vitamin C in there. Like even with carrots, you make juice and things like that with it. So you are literally putting that natural form into your body. And the good thing is it has this crunch. So you're not missing that sort of the chewing, the meat, that things we want. You can still chew and still get texture in your mouth. So for example, in this salad we're doing, we got avocado, which is soft. The sweet corn is soft. But then when you get to the cucumber, it's crunchy, the lettuce are crunchy, the peppers are crunchy, the onions are a bit like, you know, it's strong. So you end up with all these flavors in your mouth. And the idea is that you should be able to eat a bowl of this, which is very less calorie, but it will fill you up to the point you're like, wow, I didn't realize.
And it will be exciting to eat.
Exactly. And then, you know, give yourself a trial, just 2 days, 1 day, 2 days, up to 3 days, and see even how you will feel. And this type of thing is really good for the bowel movement because it allows your body to sort of receive this pure form of thing and really cleanse you with, like, even your blood, cleanse you out to a point. And every now and then we need this. So currently I'm on this till Sunday.
Oh, okay.
The salad till Sunday. And because I really want to cleanse. And the last time I was doing this plant-based and intermittent, I find the results was just amazing. Amazing. I think I lost about 20 kilos in about 4 months, which was amazing. And the energy that I had, and I'm actually quite
5 kilos a month, right?
It was amazing because basically I thought the food was tasty. I never felt hungry, but I think naturally it was quite hard because I'm used to meat and fish. So that was the bit that I needed to work on. And I'm back on it now. And now I got the perfect coach, who's going to push me to even get to that point, to get to that, you know, that level. And I think that's what one needs if you want to make a major change.
Absolutely.
You know, it's very difficult because you've been doing all this bad thing to yourself. So you do need someone to help you to be able to get there. And then that's what I'm doing that to help a lot. I have 40 ladies that we're doing this together.
Oh,
and
40.
Yeah, 40. We do, I help them with the food. We have some nutrition sessions with different people. So that they can build
Can people food. Join you? Is that possible? They
can. It's a program. They can call me 020.
Okay, so let's take this number carefully.
020-639-2311. They can call so that they have a consultation with the nutritionists, and then once they figure out what they need to do, then I will plan the food for them.
Do they have to pay anything?
Oh, definitely, because the consultation with the nutritionist is money, and that is because it's professional help.
Exactly.
And then we will decide in terms of the food that you want to eat. Some people on our program are diabetic and they need help. Some people are overweight, they need help. Some people are underweight and they need help. Some people have blood pressure issues, they need help. So I am dietetics, but there is more qualified people like Apiorkor and different people that I have in my team that will be able to medically advise. And then I just want to make sure that the food, when they advise you, I make sure your food is absolutely tasty, so that it makes an easy lifestyle.
And Chef Ruby, so I want us to go back to the baby cucumbers. In the beginning, you mentioned that you prefer the baby cucumbers because they are tastier. What is it about them that brings a difference to your salad?
So cucumber family has quite a few different things. So there's courgette, there's marrow, and there's a lot of big sort of cucumbers in town, which is actually marrow, and people call them cucumber. They're not. So for me, whenever I've seen those type of big ones, they're actually not cucumbers. So the little ones that I see in Ghana, that's what is a proper cucumber. So I think naturally, if you gear towards that small one, you will get the right one instead of the marrow. Because what happens is cucumber, when you slice inside, it shouldn't be white. So what the big one does is
like
you
a
get
light green.
Yeah, light green. You see the big ones, it has big seeds and white and all that. Those are marrow that's meant to be cooked like a courgette, like a vegetable. So they don't naturally taste nice and sweet. So I prefer that you take the small one, which is more of a cucumber. You can even take one that you just chew them just like that, which is the actual proper one. A lot of people call different things in sort of different names here, and they actually know the right things. So learn to actually know the proper pronunciation, the proper names and things like that, and then you pick up the right thing.
We have some messages here. Hi, Apiorkor, please tell Chef Ruby the salad looks colorful. And this is from Mamiesi and Medina. And then somebody's asking if we can share the ingredients. So I'm going to run through them. We've got, for the detox salad, Chef Ruby's detox salad, which, I mean, looks amazing. It doesn't even look like something healthy or that we should be thinking of as a healthy food. We've got carrots, and Chef Ruby did say that she shaved her carrots. She used a peeler, right? Just to slice them so that you still have the crunch, but then They sit nicely on the salad. Avocado as well, red peppers, sweet corn, lettuce, sunflower seeds, and then for the dressing, she used some orange juice, some honey, some grain mustard, rice vinegar or basil, which well, the natural basil we call akuko mesa, right? Those leaves that you see in flower pots and gardens, you think they are weeds. You go and steal from somebody's yard. If they don't like you, you go and pick it. Okay, we have that on the screen. You just pass. Your neighbor doesn't like you, you go and pick it and find an empty water bottle or something and grow it in your kitchen. It will help you. And then also avocado oil. Okay, and we did say that we could also use olive oil. We can use coconut oil.
I think avocado oil would be ideal, but it's also quite strong in calorie. Like I've always said, oil is oil.
Yeah.
Even when they're good for you, they have a higher calorie content. So you need to be moderate, you know, sort of how you use it a little bit, but obviously avocado is a fruit-based one. It's a good one for you, even if the high calories are there, it's just good for you. So definitely it's a better form.
Okay, and then Robert in Taifa, he says, where can she be located? I want to surprise my wife this Val's Day. So sweet, Robert.
Oh, fantastic.
And I'm going to put you in touch with Chef Ruby. I'm sure she'll share all her information.
Definitely. Val's Day is coming up. We have a couple's dinner for 30 people on a very secret location.
Okay, coded.
Definitely give me a call. It is the most amazing location. We have a private home all to ourselves. It is literally a lover's night. It's going to be live jazz, the whole thing. And basically it's for 30 people and it's a package that you buy. So it's really 15 couples. Okay. Literally. So get in touch and we'll give you that information. Because of the secret location and where it's going to be, we are not publicizing it because we know that once we bring you out, we'll get more than 30 and we don't want more than 30 because of the COVID. The venue that we have could take 80 people, but we want just 30 people so that we can have the social distancing and really. And there's so many surprises, so just call me. We want you to come. We want you to buy the flowers. We want to advise you. We want you to really all go out for it because it's going to be a really special night.
Wonderful. Definitely. And for those of you who want to cook for your wives and your husbands and try something different, we'll put out the information so you can get some ideas from Chef Ruby. But David, why are you standing behind the camera with a fork? Who invited you? What is that?
Hi, Appy.
But why did you?
Hello, Chef Ruby. How are you doing?
But why did you leave the fork?
No. I've not left the fork. I always go with my implements.
You're kidding.
Nice, very nicely wrapped. I have my tools and implements, and I brought you one as well. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, you're being sweet, so it's okay. It's okay. Let me just take one of these cups.
Very nice.
There you go.
Thank you, Chef Ruby.
So you see, David, I came prepared. If I didn't bring my tools.
Okay, so David is a gentleman. It's all right.
Thank you.
It doesn't change the fact. Look, he was literally standing behind the camera that I'm speaking into. You know, literally standing behind the camera, just waving the fork at me. Oh, why are you waving the fork at me? You know, but
I do think, like with all food, when we want to try these things in our homes and your family, it's important to incorporate everybody in the home into it. And I think that, like when Apiorkor was saying, said, you know, there's certain things that maybe you think, oh, I just cannot do a salad every day. But it starts with gradual process. So you can just invent, you can just say, you know, well, maybe once a week I'll make a conscious effort to make sure we eat these things. You see what I mean? And then before you know, you're liking it so much, like maybe twice a week. Because my challenge is that we sort of grew up psychologically. By the time you're age of 5, your taste buds have developed. So it's quite difficult to all of a sudden thinking, if I'm eating mucho every day, all of a sudden I can just go turkey and just be like chopping salads and eating them. So it takes a gradual process. And when you actually invent these things in your diet, for the first 6, if you could stick with it for 6 weeks, it becomes a habit because habit develops after 6 weeks. So if we can just sort of start you off and say, you know, by the time you get to February, I've finished my Valentine's or whatever, I actually want this habit to become something else. Before you know, you are just naturally the person that craves a salad once a week because it has become a habit of yours. So my encouragement is, let's do this together. Let's talk about it. Let's encourage each other to at least do better. We know that the COVID is at the highest point, and we have been warned to be healthy and eat right and so on and so on. So let's try our possible best to at least start to invite some of these good habits into our homes and into our diet. I must most definitely, I'm going to stick with this thing.
Good.
No, but this salad.
Thank you.
This is really,
This
really
salad.
So I put myself out on TV, watch me reduce the weight.
No, we're watching you. No, and
I'm literally, and challenge me because.
So Chef Ruby, is this the sort of stuff you eat at home by yourself?
Honestly, for those that have been into my home, they know the Apiorkor, the salad.
So can we visit you? Can we come?
But to me, it has been a habit.
No, that's amazing.
You know what I mean? We just like we have some guests at home right now from the UK, or my daughter and her friends, and hello ladies. So like we will put like jollof there. We also put salad and different things, and we will put soup, just so people can just drink soup. So with us, we like that. Literally, so I will do things like a gardener stew, whatever, but there will be some avocado, beanie salad on the side. I like it because, you know, it's not always like too greeny, but, you know, lots of avocado, that type of thing in there. And I encourage people to do it. It's like putting carrots in your chicken soup.
I think this is really good.
Yeah,
it's lovely.
Right?
It's really nice. So you don't make an effort by just in your face effort.
Yeah.
It is gentle, subtle
things.
effort. And before you know, you're changing the way you do things. And in your own household, it becomes the way you do things.
Thank you, Chef Ruby. This is
and your
fantastic.
family and your friends will accept that.
This is fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chef Ruby. Thank you.